It's the Cable MTG
Ooh, Moxie Woxie. Well, this is a good start. Good start to a 7 winner. Alright, well, the only thing better than 1 Mox is 2 Mox in. And Mox Opal does play very well with other Moxers. Losing Teferi, I like Teferi in my artifact decks, and that is, if we end up blue-white, which you're likely to with an artifact start, that is our talisman, but there's also a chance it comes back, huh? And if it doesn't, then you get like the Bankbuster back or something, the Winds of Abandon, plenty of fine options there. We'll probably get a wheel out of that pack. Just gonna grab this Meticulous Archive. Tireless Tracker is kind of interesting. Green creature that spits out artifacts for Academy or Mox Opal. Really nice to have access to white's removal, though, if you're doing the artifact thing. Cards like Balance and Wrath of God. Don't love Pinnacle Emissary in these decks. Might grab it if it wheels. I'm just going to grab Library here. Four picks, 4 mana sources. Let's go. An oxymoron. Do you mean redundant, Dota? This track slaps. You're so happy to learn of this. Hell yeah, Lunchbox. Their album covers are ridiculously cool. I know that's not like the only purpose of music, you know, it's pretty low on the list, but they're very cool. Hard not to mention, hard not to notice. Yeah, another thing kind of pointing me towards green artifacts. I'm going to take the Heath, but I don't love it. So far, artifacts have not been open. Or the blue-white colors. Okay, there's some artifacts. I like Nexus if you end up with Portal. Had some very mediocre Nexus results today. Yeah, blue's been super not open. Wonder if I should be shifting into something else. Like pivot into white midrange. You love some Ryland. Is that the singer? Have I seen the new white removal? Yeah. Somebody linked me it earlier, the path to destroy instead of path to exile. So normally I like Sunfall in my more controlling artifact decks. I'm going to grab this Stoneforge Mystic. I think I might not be allowed to be too controlling here, and I think there's a good chance that the Nexus, Golos, and Mox Opal end up getting cut. What do I think of the new Once Upon a Galaxy captains? I haven't played with them, Tim, so I don't have strong opinions. You like that bank? Yeah. It just sets us up to get a little bit more aggressive. I think there's a really good chance. Like, obviously, blue is just not here. So the sweeper, if you can't, like, play it in a blue-white artifacty type deck, you can still play it in a blue-white control deck, but the blue-white control deck is just not here at all. Just extremely not open. Whereas Stoneforge Mystic can work in the artifact deck, or it could work in something a little bit more aggressive or mid-rangey. I think this is what we're looking at. We'll grab this Clamp. Clamp seems pretty sweet. Umezawas would give a little bit of depth to the Stoneforge. I've seen some Umezawa's games recently. Well, I've seen it win, you know. Yeah, I think I like it here. Chrome Mox. Maybe that Mox Opal will be good enough. We got that tracker putting out artifacts. We got Stoneforge Mystic with equipment to grab. Yeah, we'll see. Think about Nissa, March, or the Sarah here, I guess. Those are my three real options. I think I like Staff. It's not an imprint for Chrome Mox, but it does help turn on Mox Opal, and I do think I'm playing both awkwardly. I think I would take the Path if I wasn't taking the Staff. We're not doing bad about interaction currently between Umezawas and the Oust. We're not, like, desperate for interaction. Sure, I'll play a Loran. Chariot would be dope. Yeah, I think we passed Chariot in the first pack. But my brain could be blending drafts together. You love this Ween song? Yeah. It's one of my favorite Ween tracks. Odd little Nadu pivot. I mean, if you're only splashing a blue card or two, Nadu's a pretty good one. And we have these equipments. The Clamp and the Umezawas, and we have Stoneforge to grab them. This Green Sun makes a lot of sense. Now we can grab the Nadu. Maybe we can find a Bristly Bill or something to go with it. You prefer Magic to the 4th power? How does that... what's that gameplay like, Scrapple? That Archon just lapping, hum. Thraben's kind of cute because it imprints on Chrome Mox and it spits out an artifact for the Mox Opal. It helps out both. Difficult for a card to help out both those kinds. Nice. I was hoping that Temple Garden would come back. Got all 3 color pairs fetchable now. So random off-color fetches also look good. Magic to the 4th power is like cube, but exponentially better. I think that's a little too good. I don't think I could withstand that might. So Mutagen Man plays well with Nadu. Malevolent Rumble helps you find the Nadu. We're just gonna grab the One Ring. Because I'm boring. We'll probably wheel something solid, though. One of the few fetches that doesn't help us out here. Reprieve's fine. Once you level up Earthbender Ascension, it does work with Nadu. But it does take some leveling. Well. What do we got here? I guess I want an Ocelot Pride. Could be good with that Skullclamp hum. So the Atheist God said that Bloodstained Mire is the only fetch they couldn't find a land in this deck. I would just like to point out that while it's not in the cube, Rocky Tar Pit is a fetch land that exists. And that's what I was looking up on the side there. Now that's a quality actually. Kind of dig this Enlightened Tutor. Yeah, I dig it. We can get fast mana. We can find a Mox Pearl or what have you, but then we can also find the One Ring. As long as you can find mana and gas, it's interesting. You were going to say that, but you thought it wasn't funny. You were correct, cannot win. You were correct, it wasn't funny, but that's never stopped me before. Hey, sup, blue man? I think I'm going to grab this thing. Gives me a single Nadu trigger. Maybe that's not worth. Maybe I'll grab the Mystic instead. But it would give depth to my green sun, wouldn't it? Okay. No. So Mutagen Man is not very good, but it does give you a lot of tokens to work with the Nadu, and that's something. It also has synergy with the Michelangelo. I think that's enough. And now we got a deck. We have barely enough playables, but we have a deck. Are we well equipped to do the do? What do you mean by do the do? I think we'll be all right. Now we got some cuts to make. I think I like cutting the Sarah Paragon. I think Loran is pretty main deckable. I like that it clamps well, too. I like leaning towards cutting white cards to leave some depth in for the Green Sun Zenith. Could cut Reprieve. Or if I played an island, then the Earthbender Ascension could fix for Nadu. I don't think that's necessary, though. Maybe that's good, actually. Let's do that and cut the Adeline. Yeah, because this count isn't even counting the Mox Pearl. So it's more like 884 now. Already dicking me up proper. I'll bid one, I guess. To pump or to clamp? To pump or to clamp? Let's go ahead and pump. Hopefully don't regret that. Kind of want to say no again. Last time we took 0 damage. It's kind of a free roll, right? Eight. I lost 8 life. A little bit more. But, like, we binned a Fiery Confluence, which could have hypothetically dealt me 6, so it's kind of like I only paid 2 life there. If you don't think about it too hard. Opponent's got some colors. Oh, now they're mapping. Got me. You know what? I think I'll let him draw a card this time. It feels good to hold up the Reprieve. It feels good to level my figure, too. 9 damage is just a lot of damage. Do you like our owl? God damn it. Possibly threw that one when I didn't hold the Reprieve up, Thank you. If you're holding up Reprieve, you're making them not do something. Well, you don't know they're going to tap out for a 6-drop, Atheist God. There's a lot of presumptions there. Savannah here. They'd had a bunch of mana the turn previous and had not used it, right? Oh, I hadn't thought about that, Dota Professor. Yeah, if I was an Atheist God, then I could simply... Wait, what do Atheist Gods do? Very awkward when we grab the clamp. The god of being fun at parties. Shall attempt to clamp. Yeah, I think they had a burn spell there. They would have played it on their turn to get the cutter rolling, I might Ascension just to grab a forest next turn. We'll see what our draw is. Very annoying. The untapped land here would have been sicko for the Umezawa's equip. You know Surrak's a bad card because nobody ever counters it. Not even worth a mana leak. Shit. So if I take 7 here, go to 9, kill Plunderer, they'll have 4 on board. So they can trigger the Cutter next turn, I would die. If I trade with the Harvester, then only take 4, go down to 12. And then I guess the line is to Questing Beast. I guess. I hate it. I kind of hate both lines. Do I still take donations for draft stips? I do, yeah. Probably have time for one more draft on the eve. Maybe. Could Overlord for multiple bodies. Attempt to double block Plunderer. Oh, hell yeah. Currently 1 mana short of being able to play Questing Beast and put the Umezawas on it. I think we're just going to slam this Overlord, huh? That seems quite good. Michelangelo and Mutagen Man are pretty sick together. Note that Mutagen Man makes the equip of Umezawas 1 cheaper too. So there's a chance we have some nonsense turn next turn, but I think I need to play the Overlord to stabilize now. Right, Mutagen Man's his tokens. You're right. I think I've run into that before. No synergy with Skullclamp or Umezawas. Just itself. I want Loran, one of the either the Steel Cutter or the FOMO. Not 100% which one. Probably the Cutter, actually. We'll see how they block here. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Liminal88, thanks for the sob, the 16 months there. You've been off and on for some years now. Thanks for the good times. You're very welcome. Glad you're still enjoying the stream. So the Fury gone, then the Steel Cutter is a lot less scary. I was worried about like if they jump with the token, keep the Fury around, then like put the Cutter on the Fury. That's just like a lot of damage coming at you. But since they decided to trade with the Fury, I think we can safely blow up the FOMO instead. Recurring Nightmare. I don't really understand the Toad comparison. Yeah, if they'd equipped the cutter, we would have been dead. But they missed the line. Might not matter for him. Yeah, that trade would have been real bad, because then the Fury would be dead, then we'd kill the Plunder, and they just wouldn't have a creature to start the recurring nightmare going again. I think they just missed that cutter can be equipped manually. I think that's like a very easy thing to miss. Five times 2 is 10, 11, plus 4. So we only had 15 damage there, but they were just scooping to me, building up a big board presence. You usually don't play out chess games since they're deterministic. You give the opponent the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, at a certain level. But even if you're behind in a computer, would it be able to mate in 19 or whatever? And you got a complicated board, and your opponent's fatigued. Maybe you'll play that one out, even if you see the win. Go recall. Sometimes you scoop so you have time to grab food between rounds. Absolutely. That forced negation on the top of their library makes me want to hold off on Nadu for a turn. It's intuitive to play the Nadu down first, because then the Nadu can start attacking and get up in the business, but pretty solid reason to chill there. Now we get at least one Nadu trigger. Redraw the green sun, sure. Now the Umezawa's counters could also give me some Nadu triggers. I could shrink my own Nadu here. I'm going to leave the Umezawa's. Golos. Big fan of tapping my mana dorks when I can. They're vulnerable mana, so if you like leave them up as your... Aww. So it's awkward to reprieve the Force of Will, because they could have another blue card and then pitch cast it again. If you reprieve your Overlord here, it does, like, kind of blow them out. Be sick to get it down this turn, though. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So it would have been nice to get the Overlord down, and then this portal wouldn't have mattered. But then you're gambling on whether they have another blue card or not. Kind of looks like they wouldn't have. Alright, so their best thing to rebuy is QB or Nadu. I guess we still slam the Overlord here. Oh, fuck. And this game started so well, too. The questing beast could have cracked my One Ring protection. Getting close to Pack City here. Yeah, get in there. Why not? Treat yourself. I guess this isn't a creature token, it's a copy. Okay, fair enough. I'm supposed to clamp the figure. Let's do this. That should be good enough. We can gain 4 life thanks to the Umezawas, but they're attacking for 16, right? 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 4. And then we still have this One Ring here. It's a mole to me. I kind of hate it. I think this hand should be in your range to keep. Like, you've got the figure, and you can clamp it at land drops. You've been the mutagen man here, and then you've got, like, this stuff. Is this rough because we're playing a deck that has, like, 3 Mox in, and it's so slow, and we don't have interaction? Well, that is what I was going to fetch for. Guess we keep any old gas at all on top. Kind of feels like they have a remand and they've been holding on to it to try and hit their own land drop some. I guess not. Weird. Yeah, what could their keep have been? Just gonna remand any old card there. Well, the Stoneforge Mystic's dry now. Hey, Street Rat Roger, thanks for the 77 months. Appreciate you. Can I have my 2-1 flyers back? Is it? Can we get a mulligan on this? It might be Mox fodder. This Mox might not end up getting cast. Who knows if we'll... I guess I'll crank. $77 months is impressive. It really is. That's a lot of months. There's things that punish you for drawing, right? Like orcs and such. It's not a crazy thing to draw on your own turn when you can. I think this next turn we're just running out this Surrak. Maybe Ascension makes sense. Beza does not have Trample, so while a good card, it's not the scariest here. We can jump with our own Hedge Maze, we can jump with Staff. Got a little bit of time. I guess I keep drawing. Could play 2 more Llanowar Elves. I guess Staff's a little bit better. What would be the best sandwich ingredients to include in an ice cream? You could do peanut butter and jelly ice cream for sure. Get 2 tokens for Michelangelo, I guess. Oh, I didn't fucking gain the life. God damn it. Yeah, the whole purpose behind the Umezawa's equip was to gain life, and then Ocelot Pride triggers, and you get a bunch of tokens, and you don't care about the Beza nearly as much. Fuck aim. That's the worst when you like plan out a turn and then just skippity doo done through it. This attack kind of makes it look like a sweeper, yeah. Makes a 5/5. We could kill 2 things and shrink it down. Is that worth? I think I'd rather have the counters. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Taylor NB, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 27 months. Nice. Yeah, and on their turn, we can crack the fetch, get more landfall triggers, get more Nadu triggers, draw more cards. They have already washed their hands. Hey, good night, Inch Eyes. Got me. Could draw with Library. Kind of like to slam in this One Ring. And even though it's not dealing damage, they might just want that Tireless Tracker. But if that was the line, then they should have done it. Should have attacked first. They didn't attack at all. Absolutely not. Know that they could have attacked and made a 4/1 too. They chose not to. Kind of interesting. Yeah, seems like a lot, huh? Seems like a lot to deal with here. Cute that we drew all of our Moxes, but we did draw a shitload of cards that game. I'll keep this hand. Now this Inspector. Can you get some green mana, maybe? With a Mox Opal. Yeah, someone earlier asked me a question about stats. So I brought up the Twitch stat, the Sully Gnome stat page. It's like really useful for comparing streamers and stuff, depending on what you want to sort the data by. And it said that in my last 30 days, I'd only streamed 105 hours. And I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I've been streaming every day. But on the Twitch panel, it says I've streamed 183 hours in the last 30 days, which makes way more sense. So I don't know what the fuck Sully Gnome's doing. Confuzzling. Let's... I was planning on archiving, but now I think I just want a green sun for one here. Go get Llanowar Elves. And now we'll have double green on too if we want it. Still seems low. No, that seems about right. It's like 5 hours a day. There are some months during the 365 where I crack 200. Some months where it's lower. 6.1. It's over 6 hours a day. I'm pretty happy with that output, especially this deep into it. The first 365 I did, there was a month where my average was about 4 hours. I was like very clearly sick of it. There are a bunch of 3-hour days and stuff. It was interesting hearing people for years after wax poetic about how it was nice that I would always be there and always be live and stuff. And it's like, that wasn't the case. I burned out super hard and my output decreased. Memories are funny things. Do I have another job? Just streaming. I've been poking around at side gigs. But I have not pulled the trigger on anything. Ooh. But yeah, been nothing but Magic for 12 years? That seems light. Oh, that's streaming. Streaming's 12 years. Magic has been my my only real income for 16 years though. There was a slight, there was like a 3-month gap where I was helping with game development. But yeah, still quite a chunk. Hey Nordic, thanks for 35 months there, appreciate it. Well, this gut is gonna embarrass my Llanowar Elves blocker, Hey, thanks, Kiku. Hey, there we go. And we can even mutagen one more time so the gut can't trade, which I think I like. We're just going to kill this gut right now. Does writing still interest me? Vaguely. I'm kind of a slow writer, so I enjoy it, and I have a bunch of ideas for projects that I would enjoy going deep on, but it would take me a long time. It's not really something that I can pursue like that. Besides, the ideas are the easy part, I'm just gonna crack this clue. Well, this is fine. Yeah, I appreciate you, Omri. The 88 month-aroos. It's a lot of months. I think it's more likely that I end up doing something in the gaming field, even if it's not Magic, because that's where I have all my contacts. That's where my work experience has more relevancy. Can't bump my way out of that business. Just gonna kill that now. I think we're still in a good spot. Got the staff draw. I'm just gonna kill that too. Yeah. Have I ever considered writing for gaming? Like plot dialogue for an RPG game? Yeah. That would be awesome. And now that game is right on the edge of testing, which is where things really start getting meaty. Very difficult to make a real go of it, self-publishing and stuff, but I think it would be rewarding, and even if it's just like a lot of work and then it breaks even, it's still something that you can show to people and be like, hey, here's this game that I published. Treat it like an internship for something greater. Is that something I'd consider discussing at some point? Writing for plot and dialogue for a RPG video game? Oh, yeah. 100%. You had to work on the new Lego Batman game? That's fucking cool. Do you make RPGs, Zazu? Or were you hypotheticalizing? Can you DM me on Discord? Please do. Yeah, no, I'm certainly not worried for the long term, Thasno Head. And in the short term, I'm like totally fine. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to retire on streaming. And 5 years ago, I think that was the goal. Is a convenient answer to Ophelia. Kind of want to play the Sage of the Skies, but I guess Sage isn't that good against Ophelia. Maybe I'll just Nadu. Leading on the Nadu lets the Oust become spell pierceable, but it keeps the Nadu out of miscalc range. Yeah, Free Palestine. I mean, there might be a, like, even if I'm doing other stuff, I might still be streaming, right? It's not like I want to abandon this community that I've, very carefully cultivated for a huge chunk of my adult life. But there's a difference between streaming like 3 times a week versus depending on it for everything. Am I going to get into voice acting? Very unlikely. That's something that I would enjoy, but it's another one of those like high competition fields. Could just slam Overlord. I think I like getting the Sage of the Skies going. Get some lifelink to offset this One Ring. Makes sense to me. Plenty of cards in our library. You're just gonna crack this clue here. Didn't Wyatt pivot into game development? Oh, a lot of people do. Oh yeah, absolutely past no head. So you were relating my my community and goodwill and stuff, and how that could like help out independently publishing a game. Yes, that had also crossed my mind as well. Makes that idea seem a little bit less hopeless for sure. I suggested to some of my friends that I play board games with sometimes, who are all just like extremely sharp, extremely smart Magic players. And I was talking about how I might be in the testing stage soon. I need people to help out. And just like immediately had volunteers. It felt really good. Okay, anything else I want here? I think this is good. Don't love that double block for them. You don't know how to DM me on Discord? So in the stream section of the Discord, just be like, yo, this is Zazu, and I'll send you a ping when I get done streaming tonight. But the stream room is where I make announcements, and nobody else really posts there very much, so totally reasonable to ping me there. Gain 8 life. Why not? Why not? Oh man, Mutagen Man with these next turn. So much life. Love the old board a bit. Yeah, that seems fine. Probably done drawing with the One Ring for multiple reasons. The Secret Horse Porn Room, that would be totally fine too, yeah. Also, you're not supposed to talk about the Secret Horse Porn Room. That's supposed to be. Now we're gonna get all the weirdos from the chat who weren't privy to the secret horse porn room getting in there, seeing what all the fuss is about. Right, it's got secret right there in the name. That's all right. I think I can trust all of y'all. None of you will. Let other people know. Where's the Discord link? Give me the link. I actually finally added it to the stream description instead of just the exclamation point Discord command. Here. How large am I making this? Oh my god, I've got to fucking count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe. Let's do it. Let's do full. What are the odds that they mana tithe me, huh? Like, no chance. I think I have you, opponent. I don't know what your hand is, but I feel that I have 14 damage here. Yeah. All excited, telling my wife, like, babe, we're gonna try cheeses, and she recognized the glint in my eye, and she was like, oh yeah. I married a Wisconsin man, all right. It's not a good library, but the rest of the hand kind of makes sense. Do like this. Amazing, Chubb. Amazing. I've definitely had soda cravings and like Uber Eats a meal or instead of making food. So they would bring me like a 2-liter and then have them like not bring the 2-liter and just been despondent. Just that fat man sadness. Yeah, something's telling me that equipping my Umezawas is not going to get there. I'm just going to crack this clue. Although, getting them to bolt the Thraben isn't the worst. I mean, it's not the worst if I have something else to do, but I just don't. Does Wisconsin base its leaders off of who presents the best beer cheese? No, but it might be a better state if we did. We base our leaders based on who the tavern lobby buys off. Oh, interesting, Equality of Ants. I didn't know they had Costco in Japan. Well, that's some real pressure, huh? He's got Costco in New Zealand last year. Have you been? It's sounding like it's one of the great American not escorts, export. Escorts, maybe a little bit more exciting. Hey, you saw Puppy Girl Christy. How's it going? Down to 7. So the Umezawas could clear up this gut, but I don't think I can answer this Laelia. I don't think Nadu's going to pop off that hard. I'm just going to speed this along. Damn, Is Costco worth it? Costco's great. We have a Costco subscription, and we've mathed it, and we only have to go like twice a year for it to be good, worth it, like good value. We usually go 3 times a year. Well, 6 and 3. It's not a trophy, but we continue our our slow ascent. And with green-white, too. The much maligned green-white.